Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome back to my live. We changed to subscriber mode, so welcome back. We're going to wait for a few people to join us, and then we will get back into some questions. So, clear the energy. It's going to clear the energy real quick. So we hope everyone's doing well. We are going to bring in the light and love and source to protect this space. We call in Angel Michael. And Carrie, we have all the clairs. It's just which ones you've developed yet. Just so you know, we have them all. We're gonna switch decks. So. And you get the card of you cannot pour from an empty cup. So, and then you get the card of 3, 2, 1 jump, and you get the card of starseed. I feel like you're trying to like push one of them. I get a lot of messages through song. I will get a song I don't know. I'll hear a little piece of a lyric, and then I have to go and I have to find that song because in the lyrics there is a message for me. So like things like that gut intuition, that feeling in your stomach, I feel like you have that. I feel like you're getting guidance. I feel like, do you know some things you just don't know how you know them? Like, and your third eye has to be like definitely stuff, because like mine's like super lit up right there. Yeah, just trust that they're all going to come online in the right time. Like in the last like 3 weeks, like my healing stuff has like went super like on like I'm on like full charge with that. Like with my Reiki, I've been doing a ton of sessions and like having like amazing results with it. So like things just like I've done Reiki before, you know, for a long time, since 2016. And then all of a sudden it was a push to do it. And then now with that push, like so much of my work has opened up. So just in the right time. I am just the conduit. It flows through me. I am not doing the work. I call, you know, on mine, I call them energy healing sessions because I use crystals. I call in source. I use Reiki. I use, you know, singing bowls. I use the, you know, tuning forks. I use a lot of modalities included in whatever my client needs. And then we also channel a full report for that client to let them know like what is in their aura, what is blocking their energy, like any channel message that comes forward through there as well. If you're interested, Carrie, you can book it on my website. It's in the description. It's crystal-intentions.com. And I do have my Reiki sessions on sale for $55, regular $111. So like half price. So do you read? Do you read cards? Because like my cards stop. They're like, so it's like, do you read? Oh, you should get a deck. That's like a way, like even just like an oracle deck, like to get a card for guidance. Like, yeah, like I have different decks. You can't see them all, but like I have a bunch of different decks here. And I will pull a card based on what I'm guided and like what I feel for that person based on like the 5 of Wands in this deck is not going to give me the same feeling as a 5 of Wands in a different deck. Like they just energetically have a different feel to me for that. Also, I activate people. So get you a deck of cards. They all have books. They're really simple. And like learn the general meaning of them, and then learn like the symbology of like different images on it. Also, what do you and then you will start relating. I have like 80 decks, so of between tarot and oracle decks. So they all have different messages. Like we picked this specific deck for you. We weren't using this deck. It was over here. So like this deck is the Cosmic Journey Oracle deck. And like we were, yeah, Jen, we had like, it was weird. We had like a troller. So that's why I went off and went to subscriber mode. And I actually went and asked my husband to mod for me if needed. So he's working, but so like the energy is strong. Like I was trying to do something the other day. Somebody had like an attachment on their throat. And like it like took like the throat chakra off of my form that I use for every Reiki session. So it was like that the energy is really strong right now, for sure. So like literally removed it off of there. Like I was, and yeah, so that's kind of where my Reiki sessions have gone to lately. I've done like 4 energy, removals in the last like 10 days or something. It's maybe 2 weeks. It's been a lot. And Carrie, you get the card of the 2 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. And I feel like you're sitting there kind of waiting for your stuff to open. And if you're sitting there waiting, this hasn't happened, this hasn't happened, it can't happen. When you focus on it, you can't give that. You are a messenger. It's going to, trust that that's coming through for you. Also, that healing energy with that Aquarius energy of the star, the 6 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, as it's going to be part of your work. That's going to bring you a lot of stability. As you do your healing work, Carrie, know that that's the thing you teach. Like I did a lot of work with Chiron. My guide's really strong on that's really important on your journey. So like I always pull this paper out because key to your inner child healing, it is the key symbol on your birth chart. My guide says it's the key for a reason. So like when you trust that it's going to just flow in the right time, it's going to flow. Once again, the star seed, this is part of your mission. It's about like filling your cup up, doing your healing, and knowing, everything in the right time. So oh, definitely. Like I said, I activate people. So, I mean, I was doing physical therapy. That's how I learned I had something in my hands. And then like follow that path. So like follow the things you're interested in, and keep working towards your healing. We're also going to tell you, do you know where your Chiron is? It is the key to your inner child healing. My guide once again says it's the key symbol for a reason. It's like the wound, and that you keep reliving this wound. It's literally the wound you came in with. So if you're interested in knowing more, let me know. We are going to move on. To flower cookie group 23 child. Do you want just a general? Do you have a question? You want a general? And Carrie, have you ever thought of doing a, Reiki class so you can, just a general? Okay, we will see what message wants to come out for you. Okay, you get your mind, your body, and your soul. And listen to your heart. So you clearly have something that you're supposed to be doing, or you would like to do, or have a passion about, that you're holding yourself back from, and because you get moved through the fear. So fear is just your ego trying to hold you back. So no, fear is like the lowest vibration, and it's a thing trying to keep you trapped on this cycle. Because if you get in a higher vibration, the ego gets quieter. Oh, 10th house, then it's about your work, like, and father. So, normally just yourself. I don't typically read other people's energy. So, flower child, what are you holding yourself back from? Please do not spam my chat. And you get the 3 of Pentacles, which is whatever it is, flower child, you're holding yourself back from. It is part of your contract that you're meant to do in the time of the age of Aquarius, because that's the Palace of Swords, which is that age of Aquarius type. And you have the Queen of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, and the Fool with the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you're going to be using your voice as part of your contract. I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of stability. It's going to bring in, I feel like, a brand new relationship. A lot of times it's energy from the past. Like, as we were just talking about, this Chiron thing is the wound you came in with. A lot of times, Kira, if you type your message again in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to have to put you in timeout. It's disrupting the flow. I'm clearly in the middle of a reading. I'm going to have to just put a boundary. Thank you. So, anyway, flower child. We feel like clarity is going to come to you when you're more out in nature. Are you getting, I feel like, awoken in the middle of the night? A lot of times that 9 of Wands is about like being awoken, like being awoken to what the wound is. Like, are you aware of what the thing is that's triggering you? Like, what is the fear that's holding you back? Other people accepting you, like abandonment. What is the root of the fear? When you find the root of that fear, then that takes care of that. Like, when you find the root of the fear, like then that doesn't have the power over you anymore, and then you're going to move forward really quickly with whatever this healing that needs to go on. So it is part of your contract, so I would look at where your North Node is to get like guidance towards that. I would also look where your Chiron is, because that is the key to your inner child healing. So you are welcome. And whatever that thing is that you're very passionate about, you got to trust that that's what you're supposed to do. Like, I feel like you viscerally know that what you need to do. Like, so listen to your heart. Do what you're passionate about. As long as you do what you're passionate about truly to the highest of your ability, it's always going to be a positive thing for you. So Jen, Jen, did you have a specific question, or I open, like, I can normally see somebody's gift. Like, if somebody is a messenger, my throat chakra will be activated. If they're a healer, my hands will just light up. Like, I can kind of, if they're a guide, my third eye lights up. Like, yeah. So. And Jen, were you just wanting on just a general? I think we were in the middle of doing you and we got interrupted. So yeah. Message for you. You get the card of fill up your cup, and emotions are motion. Emotions are energy and motion, and the power of silence and unraveling, and your soul knows. So keep working on the stuff you've been working on. Clearly, you're working towards the right path. Has your Kundalini energy, is that working for you? Are you working with that energy? Are you working with that energy? Okay. And you get the Six of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Empress, and the Justice card. Well, this tells me you're a messenger. Pages are messengers. And I feel like it's just part of the journey. And sometimes things are slower than we would like. And everything is happening in the divine right time. You get the Justice card and the Empress card, which is about, the Justice card is, this is your contract. The Empress card is about manifesting. And sometimes to manifest that, you have to be in your divine feminine energy, which brings me right back to the Kundalini energy. Are you doing anything with your energy flow? Like, I do Dr. Joe meditations where he does breathing exercises where you pull your energy up to actively pull your energy and focus on that. If you're not doing it, maybe a great place to start. There's a lot of other things out there. But I feel like you're going to be going in a new direction than what you would think. But as you learn things and as you do your healing, as you're filling yourself, your cup up, those are the things. Like, I was interested, I was doing therapy. I got, I learned there was something in my hand. So I moved towards the direction of Reiki. I was doing cards and watching card readings, and then I started getting cards, and then I started a YouTube channel, and then I stopped doing my YouTube and went back to doing therapy. And then now I'm back to doing this. So, like, follow the things you're guided towards. Like, the Reiki is like been really calling me, and since I've stepped back into it, like, my work is totally open, like exponentially up since I've stepped into doing that energy work. So, which is, I had a session, I was filling my cup up, and it activated me to go back to doing it. So you can go back, it'll be reposted, so you'll be able to go back and watch it. So Kimon, we'll get you next. Did you just want a general, or what can we get for you? And I hear there's some message in that your internet's glitching, that there's some disconnection there somewhere. So just know everything happens in the right time. So like I said, I had a healing, and I did like a violet flame healing because I kept getting that message of the violet flame. So I'm in a group and somebody was offering that, and I did it. And then since then, like, my healing things have, like, I got activated, and then I started now, like, I was activated. Now I'm back to doing my healing work. So Simone, we are getting messages for you. The first card is the universe. We like that one, the universe. And then you get the card of say yes to the open door. Because you can literally manifest anything you desire. And then synchronicity is a love letter from the universe across time and space. So what do you want to manifest, Kimon? Like, have you written it down? Have you focused on it? Like, have you spoken? What are you trying to manifest, I hear? I have a thing with the universe that when I'm in alignment, if I'm out, like, or even sometimes at home, I see repeating numbers. So, like, that, or a certain, like, okay, I want to see a purple balloon of, this is the direction I'm supposed to go. Like, you can put it out there and, like, have the universe show you, because I feel like it's trying to show you that everything is connected, that you can literally manifest all of your dreams. And then you get the moon and the King of Pentacles. Come on, do you think money's bad? Do you have like a general thought about rich people are a certain way? Do you like think that like rich people can be not the highest vibration sometimes? Like, do you have any feeling with that at all? Like any kind of shadow with that? Like, not always the feeling I get when those together, but that's literally what I heard. Like, I feel like it's an opportunity for you to see it. Like, when you see somebody driving a super nice car, do you think, oh my gosh, that is so fabulous for them? Or do you think they don't deserve that? Like, I feel like there's a shadow there. And if you feel like work on that, like, you can, like, change the clarity on it and find balance with it. And then you can manifest that thing you've been planting the seeds for. But until now, you've kind of got it blocked and you can't move forward because it can't come in because of your belief from your parents. Is where we're a belief thief. We pick up things from our parents. People tell you have to work hard. People tell you that rich people are mean and evil and not good and do bad. And if there is even 1% of you that has any of that energy, you want to know what? Repeating it over again. You can't bring it in if you think money is bad or have any kind of negative energy with money. Because I feel like money's trying to knock at your door. Are you going to let it in? I hear it's, you can like work the shadow and then like take care of it. Like, and then if you work on the shadow, you know, Saturn's getting ready to come out of retrograde. And I feel like you've been doing a lot of work. So, yeah, the Dr. Joe breathing meditations is pulling that. He doesn't call it Kundalini energy, but that's what it is. That's what it is. And as your chakras come in alignment, you're able to more and more pull that up easily. So, like, he doesn't call them chakras, he calls them energy centers, just because some people have a certain thought when somebody says chakra. So he calls them energy centers. And if he called it the Kundalini energy, that would be off-putting to a lot of people. But he just says, we're going to pull your energy up from the base of that. And what you're pulling up is definitely that energy. Here, can we get your message? Actually, I don't even need you to write it. You get the strategy card and you get the community card and you get the card of the woman holding the heart and you get the card of walking away. Sometimes people are in our lives so you can heal whatever that trigger is before you move on to your next relationship. I feel like this is part of your contract with that. I feel like that strategy thing is like, it reminds me of an old time book. Like, this is part of your contract to heal this, like part of your soul family, like to teach you how to be open and loving and detached almost. I feel like you give this person your power. Like, their opinion matters sometimes more than your own. Like, Do you ever go against what your internal gut is telling you to do for that person? That person is meant to teach you how to be a trigger. Like, yeah, it's, do you know your value? Are you doing things you don't want to do? Sometimes we have to know our value. Like, if that person knows you have a good heart and knows that you put them up on a pedestal, you want to know what that person will do to you every time? Manipulate you. I feel like it's telling you to walk away, and then blossoming abundance is underneath there. So energetically pull your energy back, like focus on something else. Like, literally, we can only focus on one thing at a time. So like focus on your other friends. Like, don't give it no energy. Why would you want to give somebody energy that's being an energy vampire? If they are fighting with you, they are pulling out that negative energy in you. Yeah, because you're a good source of energy. We are beings of light. We project, we are like a battery. And if you're light, you shine your light brightly. Anybody that's coming at you in any kind of a negative way is trying to be an energy vampire to steal your light. Like, you see this, she's got her heart, she's kind of holding it over here. She's not got it out here. She's like, this is valuable. I'm not sharing this with anybody. I feel like that person's got a contract to trigger you. To make you see your self-love, because the Ace of Cups is about knowing that self-love. And then you get the Tower and the Temperance card. So that's where the balance comes in. Like, the universe tests you. Do you know your do you know your worth? Do you know your value? Underline again the Ten of Swords, walking away from the things that aren't serving you, toxic behavior, the devil, towards the things that are going to make you happy, because this is what you're supposed to manifest, is your happiness. And it's about you making the choice on what is best for you. If this person doesn't make you feel good, don't interact with them. Really simple. Do what's best for you. This person does not feel best for you at all. And some people we have contracts with from a past life that we have to come and finish here. Do you want him to? Like, with that statement right there shows you have that person on a pedestal, that you would want somebody that would treat you like that back in your life. Yes, like every day, protect your energy. Because, like we said, you are a beacon of light. They are going to be attracted to you to try to take that energy. If that person is coming at you and causing conflict, that is not somebody you want to be with. If they come back and they're at a different energy where they're not causing conflict, that might be another thing. But, as you go higher in vibration, you're only going to attract to you the vibration you're at. So you have to focus on you being in the highest vibration, and then you'll attract at that. So then if you're in a high vibration and that person comes back, they have to be in that matching vibration to come back to you. But you have to have that, I deserve to be treated in a certain way, and like hold that boundary. And I hear right now, protect your energy, because it's not a good situation. Yeah, sometimes they do that and they come back and they have good behavior just to smooth things over, but then it'll kind of, it's called manipulation. It's not a good thing. So don't let your energy be manipulated. And Megan, thank you for waiting. We will get you next. If you have a specific question, just a general, we appreciate you being patient. A daily statement for yourself right now would be, I deserve better. I deserve to be treated with high regard. I deserve to be treated, in that high, where there ain't no foolishness going on. You are welcome. And you get the card of one next step and the power of silence. And emotions are energy in motion, and you're more powerful than you know. So, you can donate to the super chat, or we just call as my guide calls. But we have been on. We did another video before, so we are going to be wrapping up soon. So Megan, I get that you're more powerful than you know. Like, do you know where is your do you have a bucket list? Like, where is your dream? Like, I feel like you have some energy stuck. This emotions are energy in motion. Like, when we have something and we don't talk about it, like that gets stuck in our body, like, and then another cycle will come back around to like make you kind of be aware of it. And I feel like that is happening now, but I feel like it's a time of just one step. I would be aware of the words you're speaking. The power of silence is about, yes. I feel like, how is your self-talk? Like, the power of silence is, how are you talking about yourself? Like, are you, do you listen to positive affirmations? I feel like if you're focusing on depression, then you're actually attracting, you get what you focus on, you attract it to you. And everything happens in the right time. Sometimes we feel like we're not making the right choice, but the way my guide described it to me is like, you're on a field, and as far as you can see, there's little dirt mounds. There's a start, there's a finish. Every choice you make takes you along your path. There are no wrong choices. Sometimes you have to figure out, where you have some stuck energy. We're going to ask you, Megan, you've been here for a little bit. We've talked about it a couple of times. Chiron is the birth symbol, or is the key symbol on your birth chart. As soon as I started doing some work on that, my path really opened up. So, do you know where your Chiron is? It's the key to your inner child healing. A lot of times when you do that, you can get things moving forward. We're also going to say, Megan, we do Reiki sessions, and right now we have them on sale for $55, regular $111. With that, we do work with all of your energy, and then we also, never making a wrong choice. Never, ever, ever. There is no wrong choice. Because because you don't get it done. So there is no, like, it's never wrong. You don't get, it's not done. Like, there's always time to make another choice. And like on my journey, you know what? I started in 2017. I had my YouTube channel, had about 100 videos up, deleted them all, waited 2022, started again. So all you're doing is prolonging your path. You get the 10 of Pentacles and the Strength card. So like everything is always working out. I feel like you have the strength. A lot of times that 10 of Pentacles is like legacy and family karma. And I feel like, where is this in your family karma? Where are you, because then you get the Hermit on the bottom, which is about this being your path. And I would look at both your parents. Like how does your family do love as well? Oh. How does your family do love? Is it like a nurturing environment, or is it a very like strict and rigid environment? Because underneath we have the Hierophant, which can be like a very like strict, like business kind of thing, not very nurturing. How was it when you were growing up? Was it a nurturing environment? I feel like this is like you have to heal this legacy. If not, you know what's going to happen? That's going to happen to your kids and then their kids, because it has to be healed in the lineage. And now is the time for you to do that. Like I feel like it's definitely part of your path with that Hermit and the, we get, of the cards on the table, there's 6 + 7. 4 of them are majors. Like, this is being divinely guided. Oh, yeah. But, like, that's why you're meant to do it now, so it's done before then. Like, one step at a time. Like, positive affirmations are really good. Focusing on where, you're each day, like, we were talking about Dr. Joe meditations. He's got a really good morning and evening one. In the morning, you say, okay, these are 2 feelings or emotions or things about, like, I've been working on procrastination and self-sabotage. So as I work on those in the morning, okay, what do I want to feel instead? What action do I want to take? In the evening, that meditation, you know what it does? It says, okay, where were you successful? And it's like bringing the path for tomorrow, like pre-paving it. So AM PM meditation from Dr. Joe Dispenza, $14, the best $14 I've ever spent in my life. Do that very regularly, because that helps you like reprogram your mind. Like, he does the science behind why meditation works. He gets you to that place in your meditation to reprogram your mind. He's like, okay, feel this feeling of how you feel. Okay, now feel the feeling of how do you want to feel? Like, getting into that place. And so then when you're going through your day and you're having that feeling of, like, for me, when I'm having the feeling of procrastination, okay, what do I want to do instead? Okay, I'm going to get up and take an action, because that's what I've now programmed myself to do. When I feel this feeling of procrastination, that, hold on, I'm going to go walk out and put my feet on the grass. I'm going to change my pattern. Like, and it just teaches you to reprogram your mind. So Dr. Joe is phenomenal. You are meant to heal this. Keep working on it. You do have the strength to do it. And the reason I was thinking of Dr. Joe is because that's like the Kundalini energy, and part of his work is about teaching you to pull that energy up and for you to use the power of that energy for your manifestations, because super strong. But keep doing the work. If you'd like to book an energy session, I do that. We have them on sale on our website. But like Dr. Joe's work has done a lot to me, and I feel like it's what like you're focusing on, because like in this mirror, like in that picture, she's like focusing on something positive. Like, where are you focusing? You are welcome. Thank you for joining us. Okay, anybody else that would like a message before we go? Oh no, what did I do? So we are gonna take a little break, and I may be back later this evening to do some more readings. Everybody have a great Halloween. Bye.